Rare Music exclusive.
I grew up like a savage.
You know what I mean? We come to the studio, I was in that motherfucker every day. And then that's how I met Stevie. Cause I think that he was over there rocking with them, with they movement. Mm-hmm. So they let me in. I'm hungry. I'm in there recording 3-4 songs a day.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I'm in there before the main nigga's supposed to be in there. You get what I'm saying? I done got cool with the engineer, nigga open the door and everything. I'm in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they coming in there. So that's how I met Stevie. Then later on down the line, he was in a studio in like North Oakland, or West Oakland, something like that. Where, he was pressing up his CDs.
Okay.
And the nigga they was fucking with was like trying to beat him over the head.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, bro, you go right here and get this for this.
Yeah.
And ever since then, it was cool.
He told that story on here. You see that lighter, Corn? He told that story when he was on here about that that CD story about you looking over the CD.
Yeah, that's me though, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like anybody that need help or ever ask for anything, bro, I never denied them with any of my resources. You get what I'm saying? Just cause I don't want to shit on a nigga dream.
Right.
I'm the reason why a nigga didn't press his CDs.
Right.
He could have sold 10,000 copies.
For real Rick.
That's
weak.
how you get
if
your
see
blessings.
The nigga really weak, you just gotta chill.
I was really weak.
Well, you kept
You know what I'm
pushing.
saying? Yeah, you gotta keep working.
We seen you work hard.
Everybody don't start off just, you feel me?
Yeah.
Bro, that was the realest shit ever spoke right there.
Man, you gonna keep.
I'm telling you, that's why.
Stay at it.
I'm telling you, blood, that's one of like your number one traits that I like, blood, because a nigga could see how well you doing. You know what I'm saying? Certain shit you can't fake, but the transparency. You know what I'm saying? I told Monte that the other night. I said, man, for some reason I just think Blood got a good heart because like shit, like I'm skipping ahead. We gonna get to that, but like starting shit like One Mob and all that shit ain't even really necessary for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It don't necessarily.
You
know what I mean?
I was already in a good situation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just be liking to see, you feel me, everybody
Shine,
especially if you fucking with a nigga.
Right. So going back to the end, when Phil was telling us, when Stevie was telling that story, he said that y'all was going in and out of Dame Fame's studio. And he told the story of, like, I don't know if he really didn't want to fuck with him or if he didn't like the music or Dame Fame.
Didn't fuck with him.
He just didn't fuck with you. Period.
Not like he was supposed to.
So in the hood he did.
Some hood shit, he fucked with me.
Right.
Let him get into it. He need a hammer, bitch kick him out the house, need the car. He go to jail, nigga writing, all the shit.
Right.
You feel me? I fucked with him. He was one of the niggas in the hood that that was doing his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't take that from you. But when it came to the music, like I said about my cousin Chad, he had other priorities on his artist.
Right.
Now I don't fault him for that.
Right.
That was what he was investing into.
Right.
But I felt like by us being from the same hood, and any other time you needed me, I was. You feel me?
Yeah.
When I needed you, it was something different.
Yeah.
But like I ain't mad at him for the shit. Like that's the whole thing. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. That made me want to go harder though.
Right.
Yeah.
I sense that though.
It made me want to go harder. All that shit came out later on because like not once did I say anything about the shit until you feel me, to the incidents or whatever. So that shit, man, it's a lot of niggas and did a lot of fake shit and shit.
Right.
You feel me? So
right. And that's one thing that is important for motherfuckers to know too, is like y'all's from the same hood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So y'all being from the same hood, it's a little different. Like you supposed to look out for your nigga, cause
I would think so, cause like any nigga from the hood right now, any young nigga coming up, you can see I'm pushing them.
Right.
They know I'm already in. That's like nigga they watch you come here and get his haircut every week. Like, man, you got the podcast thing. I'm trying to get into it. You just shitting on his dream. Like,
right.
Not even letting him come watch how you do it, interview a nigga, nothing.
Right.
You feel me? So I ain't gonna say that he didn't fuck with a nigga a little bit, but he's always telling me like my biggest regret was not fucking with you.
Yeah.
Y'all good now or whatever?
Nah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So it's like when I think about it, I think about it like this. Like I know a lot of niggas in position, right?
Yeah.
In like good positions, right? We didn't been in a situation where, sometimes I tell niggas it ain't even what they do directly for you. Sometimes it's just an alley. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's up to you to dunk the motherfucker and finish it, right? But when niggas don't do that, I feel like we from Oakland.
But that's what I always said though, coming up. I was like, I'm not gonna do it how everybody else do it.
Right.
Like, everything I do, I don't do it like everybody else do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, I was like, man, I believe, karma, you feel me? And keep a nigga blessings coming. How hard is it to look out for a nigga and then come to your show? Let the nigga perform.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, all right, like, you know, like niggas don't look. It's like I said in the song, like it's crabs in the bucket, like
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. That's some real.
Yeah, you gotta think about it.
Can't nobody make all the money.
You gotta think about it though. You know, when motherfuckers see a nigga in a position that he wanna be in, and his shit not working for him. You know, he wanna throw rocks to that bullshit.
Yeah,
That's just how it is.
yeah. Because I feel like the difference be like what be on the flip side of not helping a nigga is prison, dying. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas, if a nigga was on a block with me, like bro, you know what time it is.
And that was with me, because that could have been my outcome.
Right. So
That could have been my outcome.
and a little decision from a nigga thought, but fortunately, you know what I'm saying, you was a hard worker. You know what I'm saying? You was into that shit and you kept it pushing because now, I mean, the proof was in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? So like, but being in the lab and coming up around this time, like who else was popping on the scene? Like, cause like, we also talked about this with like mechanics and that time, like Oakland was in a little weird time at one time. Like I was from the hood, right? So I listen to Mac Dre, more old Mac Dre. I listen to some Mac Dre. I listen to, but the Hyphy movement shit as a whole, you know, in the hood, niggas wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of the shit that motherfuckers from out of town started doing.
I ain't never been a Hyphy rapper. You get what I'm saying? Not to knock Hyphy or whatever it is, because it's a movement, y'all love it. I mean, I like it, I love it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't me.
Right.
Did you sample it at all ever? Did you just?
We was part of it because of being from Oakland.
Right.
Sideshow.
Right, by
Seminary
default,
footy
yeah.
every night.
Yeah.
But our Hyphy was different. Like I was talking to somebody about something happened incident in a Sideshow before we came here. You know, our Hyphy was different. Our Hyphy little nigga 13 with a pistol walking through the crowd like niggas looking at you.
Right.
Or a nigga having a shootout with the police or some shit like that. And, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's fucked up that we think of it like that.
Yeah.
That's
but that's what it was.
Yeah.
Hyphy had a totally different definition. Like it was like a hyperactive nigga, like an aggressive nigga. Like it was
like
never
extra ass nigga.
Yeah, it never had
like-
nothing to do with a dance. So
But that's like the side shows was different, you know what I mean?
True,
The side shows, man, me coming up was way different than the side shows
you had
today.
to be clean as a motherfucker.
You had to be clean, man. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? Now you come through with in a Datsun with 412s and that motherfucker doing stupid shit. You know what I mean? you go get it. You know.
So what was the like when you rapping at this time, like you fucking with Stevie, you doing all that, like what was the first filthy shit that got hella impact, that just got a wave where you was like, man, I'm fucking with this shit?
The I Represented song.
Representing.
Yeah.
From the bottom to the top. That was kind of like,
That's crazy. I just posted a picture from that video shoot today on my Instagram of me and Stevie at that video shoot.
damn,
I was looking at the transformation. That shit crazy.
that shit crazy. Like, yeah, and I was
I had top and bottom, iced out, bust down in, chain on, watch on in. You know what I'm saying? Just ain't on level, nigga. At right now, you know, nigga been into the same shit.
And like you, to me, like you ain't from Oakland, really. If you didn't see Philthy Rich on Seminary, if you didn't see that nigga, cause it ain't that a nigga even got to know your name. But I know niggas that knew you and that oh, that's Phil. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga that don't know,
That's
you
why
purposely was parking cars and shit out there
I
already.
was telling niggas, like, bro, I was popular before rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just by being from certain neighborhoods. A lot of niggas I know that don't rap, but
Right.
well known.
Well
Right.
known,
You know what I'm
exactly,
saying?
yeah.
Right.
More than some of these rappers that, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
So it's different, you know? Especially, you know, certain neighborhoods in Oakland is very, you know, popular.
It's very popular. Yeah.
So, you know, and then we got Al's right there, we got the VI right there, we got, you know what I'm saying? So,
Rest in
niggas
peace to
there.
the VI.
Vintage.
niggas there every night, you know, nigga grinding. You know, see a million bitches pull up, you know what I'm saying? You see a million niggas, then why, you know, at one point in time, nigga wasn't old enough to get in the VI, nigga outside grinding.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? But it's just traffic, it's people,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You meeting a lot of motherfuckers that's coming through all day.
Exactly.
From Al's to the VI.
Right.
From
Right.
born
And
into
this is
To rumors on the other
rumors
side
on
too.
the other
Exactly.
side. Damn, I forgot about rumors.
Yeah, I used to be in all them joints, man. You know.
I was just getting up in Oakland good then.
So
So.
just getting over.
But I hit the vintage in.
Yeah.
I touched it a
Nigga,
little
that
bit.
motherfucker. So, nigga, I remember when nigga, my daddy and them had softball teams at the Vintage Inn. Nigga, this shit was
Yeah.
real.
Hell
Like
yeah.
niggas had a league around this motherfucker. Nigga, all the bars.
All the man, it was
You know what I'm saying? This
just the
shit
bars. It
man,
was black
come on,
owned
man.
businesses. Period.
Man, this shit was
Had a lot of
lit.
shit going on.
But so that was the first shit that had impact. So that's after Gang Wars.
Keep it real. I can't remember. I know the album came out after Gang Wars.
Yeah.
That's when I started fucking with you.
Funk or Die came out 2009.
Yeah. Skinny nigga.
Yeah, skinny with the big T.
Yeah.
But one thing about that is I know that I don't know what your method was for that. I always took it like this nigga either a super smart nigga or he pay attention to the game.
Yeah.
Like I felt like in some ways in there, because I be like a rap nerd. Like I pay attention to the aesthetics.
Yeah.
Like what niggas doing at the time,
Yeah.
how is it going at the time, and I always seen you always seem to get in pocket.
Yeah.
With like what niggas had going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you did the True Religion Shorty, right? And I was just like, this nigga either just like I say, either really smart ahead of niggas or he pay attention to the game. Like
Yeah.
what is it? Do you like study?
I studied the rap shit. I feel like you gotta eat, sleep, and shit this shit if you want to be successful.
Absolutely.
Like you gotta do something to deal with music every day.
Yeah.
If it's getting some artwork done, if it's doing a video, if it's doing an interview, whatever it is, it's planning on, like me, how I used to do it. Like I used to have a calendar at my baby mama house, and I used to mark it. Like this week I want to press my flyers. This week I want to shoot a video. This week I want to press some merch. This week I want to do a meet and greet. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And mark that shit down when I'm done with it.
Stuck to your schedule.
I hope motherfuckers is paying attention because like you run around this motherfucker looking at Phil is super cool. This nigga had a calendar.
Man, I'm real professional.
You know what I'm saying? Now that's super cool. nigga,
Because you know at certain times you gotta pace yourself.
Yeah.
Like I said, a lot of niggas want this shit to happen overnight, but it ain't come for me like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I really worked for it. So this week I want to do this. This other week I want. Cause at the time probably I don't even know if I was having it like that to just be. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a baby. Like I said, I'm a baby mama house, so I gotta manage what I got going on. Take care of them, kids, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I don't
real.
know what the next
Money
might be back in jail. You feel me?
Exactly.
And that's another
real.
thing too. Niggas that's from the block that sold rocks, nigga like me, rapping is like everybody on the block ain't supporting. Like, cause they ain't rappers.
Yeah.
Niggas
No, they ain't had the same dream, but you can't fault them for it because niggas, everybody can't rap. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this they hustle. Like I got a lot of niggas, like damn near all my niggas don't rap. You feel me? Like as in like from my hood,
Yeah.
like some of the younger niggas starting to rap and shit like that. But like I used to be on the block at a show, waiting on nigga. Oh man, hold on man, knock on me. I gotta wait for the knock to come. So the next nigga gonna be like, don't knock on me before we leave. I just had to leave.
Right.
Like, bro, I'm gone, bro. I see y'all if y'all make it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just trying to, have your niggas support you and shit though, but